There is a lot of things I wanted to talk about. I knew this day was gonna come. I was hoping that it would be lined up with the PS4 achieving 100 million, but I'm pretty sure that announcement's not too far off from this one. There's a lot of facts that we want to cover today. Interesting facts, funny facts, and this is not just for views. This is to help you guys spread these facts to Xbox fans, PC fans, and Nintendo fans that are gonna try to sidestep away from this huge milestone. So first of all, I want to point out the fact that when the PC fans beg for a game, their petition numbers are higher. I wanted to go over this small little pattern. So the first petition we got to try to prevent Spider-Man from being a PS4 exclusive was a joint operation by the PC community and the Xbox community. It didn't even reach 1,000. Specifically because the Xbox fans don't really give a fuck. They just want a game not to be on PS4 in order to help Xbox. But obviously, they saw the signs. The PC fans obviously didn't. Because when you go over here to release Spider-Man PS4 also for PC, it got nearly 5,000 signatures. Now, we go back. This one didn't even get to 1,000. This one is almost to 5,000. And the difference between the two is this one's still open. And the first one we just covered, the very first petition that I ever found, which was 3 years ago, to try to prevent Spider-Man from being a PS4 exclusive, it's closed. This one's still open. And then we got this other one, which was also a joint effort. You can obviously see why. It says, stop Spider-Man being a PS4 exclusive. This one almost got to 1,000. Got 969 supporters before they closed the petition. So the only real petition is the one that's identified for port begging by the PC community. Because it specifically says release Spider-Man PS4 also for PC. It does not say any other platform. So, if anybody in my comment section has been supporting the PC Master Race, understand that they are selfish. They don't really give a fuck about other platforms. And of course, this is the big news of today. Spider-Man was the best-selling superhero game of all time. And I want to kind of point out that I didn't think Spider-Man was going to get this milestone. I never bragged about it. It never crossed my mind. Specifically because, I know the Batman Arkham games were pretty high up there. But the reason why the Batman Arkham games are still not king is specifically because the PC community. When you put a game on the PC this generation, they were not buying the game. So I just want to point out Batman Arkham City and Batman Arkham Knight are the newest Batman games. Batman Arkham Asylum, okay, that's the first one. It's right there. Almost fell off of the top 10. That's fucking sad. It almost fucking fell off. Injustice 2 is at number 10. And what's sad about that is that game was on PC. Again, the PC community claims that you guys buy your game, but the newest Injustice game that was also on your platform, it's barely in the top 10. You guys don't buy games, you don't contribute to the gaming industry. This is your fucking proof right here. Sales do fucking matter. So Spider-Man is number one. It's probably going to stay that way. This video is all about facts, and specifically because today's date is July 19th, 2019. And Spider-Man is still number 7, and you can tell that this is real because Fire Emblem Three Houses is right there. It's at number 9. The Amazon sale, I want to point this out to anybody that doesn't have a PS4. The Amazon sale might be over, but it's not entirely over. Okay, so you can see Spider-Man was like 24, but now it's 34. Spider-Man is worth more than 34, but they're still charging you $34 for it. Okay, I want to also point out that this is the greatest hits. It's supposed to be $20, but they're only charging you $17.99. Same thing with Kingdom Hearts. We know Disney and Square Enix want more than $20 for it, but Amazon still has it marked down for $20. That's the thing about this, the sale that was supposed to end Tuesday, Wednesday midnight or something like that, it's still there. God of War, it's not a greatest hits, but they're only charging you $20 for it. If you don't have a PS4, you want to continue watching me scroll down. If you do have a PS4 and you wanted some of these games for whatever reason you still don't own them, you should head over to Amazon because their sale is still pretty much alive. So we scroll all the way down, and then we got the PS4 Pro that's still in the top 30. It's not 400. It's not even 450. Amazon is only charging you, and this is a Prime offer, $345. So again, the Amazon Prime Day sale might be over, but Amazon still has a lot of the shit marked down. And if I was you, if you're watching this video right now, you might want to jump on this stuff. Of course, you won't be able to find an Xbox on this page. You probably have to go to the second page, which we're not going to do. We can see that there's a PS4 Slim 1 terabyte that's $296. The original price is $300, so it's only marked down by a little bit. But the Pro, that Pro right there, that's over $50 of a cut right there, and it's there. It's pretty amazing that they still got it marked down. So if you needed a Pro and you weren't trying to pay $400, there's a Pro right there for $345. And I wanted to also add, you see what SpiderMan did. We saw what Horizon did. We see what God of War did. We also see the highest selling exclusive so far this year, which is Days Gone. Yeah, it's fucking true. Those statements came out at the MPD yesterday, which was pretty fucking amazing. Exclusives matter. That's why I covered the port begging. The port begging is not always about I want to play the game on my platform. Majority of the time, they just don't want us to have it only on our platform. People still believe in the console war, and whether you guys believe I do or not, when you put up these pathetic attempts to port beg, you care more about the console war than I ever did. And Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to do a lot of things for PlayStation. I know you guys don't like it, and the closer March 2020 gets, you guys are going to understand that it matters. If you haven't already woken up after the announcement of Spider-Man, you'll understand. Now, I just want to talk about Nintendo's attempt at getting a good Marvel game. Their attempt was the third installment to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 is the highlight of the series, right? So there's Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, 2, and 3 is exclusive on the Nintendo Switch. Do I think it's ever going to go to anybody else's platform? There's a huge chance of that. If you look at PlayStation and say, well, all their games are going to go to multi-plat, well, you can also look at Nintendo and say the same fucking thing. Octopath Traveler went to fucking Steam. There you go. There's many other examples. The majority of the games on the Switch are coming from the PC to the Switch because they are indies. You can't sit up there and say you have more exclusives than multi-platform indie titles because it's not true. So, yeah, a lot of the Nintendo Switch games are multi-plat. Also, there's a good amount of third-party developers putting ports on the Switch too. So, you know, the system has a lot of multi-platform games. Anything's possible. Do I want it? No. I wanted them to use the Unreal Engine for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 because Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 looks so much better than Part 1 that it actually looks better than Part 3. And I know, I'm looking at Part 2. The reason why I'm looking at Part 2 is because Part 3 does not look so much different. It's sitting at the same Metacritic score of 74, but the user score is lower. Again, this is the Nintendo Switch community that does not like this game. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because this is a 7.0. Anything lower than that would be a 6. It might turn into a red. We don't know. Right over here is a 7.2. So, sorry. By default, this is a better game. As you guys know, the PC gaming community is the one responsible for Spider-Man being the highest sold superhero game of all time. specifically because the other Batman games that came in second place and third place, both of them are Arkham games, the PC gaming community didn't buy those games. And it's hard for those games to maintain their rating or the place that they were at if the PC gaming community weren't buying the games. It's weird that a game on one platform outsold a game that was on 5 different platforms. Batman Arkham City was re-released on PS4 and Xbox One. And in this generation, when you know the attach rate and the engagement is much, much higher, clearly on a PS4, that the game still couldn't hold its spot at the number one was pretty fucking sad. It was really, really sad. So, yeah, a game on one platform does sell more than a game on multiple platforms. I would love for the PC gaming community to stop using that as a dumbass excuse, because it's been proven wrong many, many times. Okay, God of War has outsold many multiplats that released this gen that were also on the PC. We already know SpiderMan has done it. Horizon Zero Dawn has done it. Prime example, Bloodborne. Bloodborne sold a lot more than other Dark Souls games. So please, it would help me out and the rest of the gaming community out. Don't use that excuse anymore. It's outdated.